I'm here today to take you along with me as I do a little holiday book shopping, and then come back here and I'm going to share a few bookish gift ideas. Hello book friends, I'm Jen and welcome to my reading life and happy Vlogmas. I have taken the show on the road today. As you can see, I am going to share a little holiday book shopping vlog with you. First off, I am stopping at Half Price Books. I have a couple of bags of books, you can see one of them back there, to sell back, and then I'm going to take a little look around, see what I can find, if I find any gifts for anyone, or maybe a book or two for myself. We will see. So I'm going to go do that, and then I will be back, and I'm going to head over to one other bookstore after this. So come on along and let's do some holiday book shopping. I am back. I had some success at Half Price Books. I did buy a few gifts, but then I may have found a few books for me. Remember how I said in that last book haul video that this might be my final book haul video of the year? Apparently not. But I did just use the credit that I got from selling my books to get, I just got 4 books, and really only one of them was sort of a random, just impulse buy. But first I got Little Town on the Prairie, which I think is the last book that I need in the Little House series. So that was a wonderful find. And then I found this book that is a Jane Austen book I've never heard of, and that is Leslie Castle. Has anyone heard of this? I think it's a short epistolary novel, or mocking the epistolary novel. I'm not really sure. And then there is also A History of England and Catherine included in this little slim volume, but I had to get that. And then I have seen this book for years and I have been intrigued by it, and that is Below Stairs by Margaret Powell. And this is the classic kitchen maid's memoir that inspired Upstairs, Downstairs, and Downton Abbey. So very excited for this. And I was kind of looking through it, and the chapters are very short, which I appreciate in a nonfiction book. And then lastly, I'm so excited to find this, even though it is the last book in the series and I have only just read the first book, but that is A Peaceful Retirement by Miss Read. And yes, this lovely, beautiful hardcover edition, and I'm excited to add that to my collection. So those were my finds at Half Price Books, and I'm going to head over to Barnes & Noble. It's just in the next shopping center, and do a little holiday shopping there. I'm not looking for anything for me, but I'm just going to see. I need to get some book gifts for my nieces and nephews, and I'm always looking for things for my husband and son. So let's go see if I find anything. I am done in Barnes & Noble. Had some good luck there. I got a few gifts, which I can't share because some of the people they are for watch this channel, and I don't want to spoil the surprises. I have a couple more errands to do, but they're not book related. But I hope you enjoyed this very quick little book haul, book shopping vlog video. If I hit up any other bookstores, I will share them here as well. But as it is for right now, I think that is it. I hope you all enjoyed doing a little holiday book shopping with me. I always have fun in the bookstores at holiday time, although it definitely adds to my wish list. Those puzzles in Barnes & Noble, they are calling my name. And I thought since I was doing a little book shopping that I would share with you some ideas I have if you are looking for bookish gifts for the book lovers in your life, or maybe a little something for yourself this holiday season. I just have a few things to share here. I will have links to all of these items in the description box below, so if you're interested in any of them, you can go and check them out. And let's get into all the goodies. You want to come up here? You want to help me show off the book gifts ideas? Come here. Come here, buddy. Come on. You want to come up here? Oh, somebody wanted to come be in the video today. Someone's feeling a little needy. This is Huey. Say hi, Huey. Say hi to all the book lovers out there and cat lovers. He's like, Mom, I don't want to sit like this. Yeah, you gonna help me today? You gonna be my helper? Okay. We'll see. He's not going to want to stay here. See, already he wants to get down. Or he wants to get onto my chair where I have all of the things I'm going to share with you guys. My first bookish gift idea is just a small little something that could be tucked into somebody's stocking, and that is a tin of book darts. And if you don't know what a book dart is, I shall show you. It is basically like a little paper clip type of a thing. It's got a little clip here. I'm like, can you see that? Sort of. It's very hard to show this. Anyway, and obviously it's pointed so you can slide it onto the edge of your page and mark right to the line or passage that you want to notate. And you can do this all without damaging your book. So if you don't like to write in your books, this is an excellent way to mark passages. You get quite a few in this little tin, and I've had this tin for quite a while. I think I received this a couple of Christmases ago. I do use these rather sparingly because they're not super cheap, but they are a really lovely way to mark your books. And if you'd like an alternative to the book darts and to get a little more bang for your buck, I find just using little sticky notes, flags, I find these are great for notating passages that I want to remember, and they are especially great if you don't want to write in your books, and you can easily put these in and then remove them if you need to. And this is a wonderful packet. This came with all of these different colors, and you get a ton on here, and you can get lots and lots of use out of them. Those are fantastic. And then next up is an item. I actually purchased this because I broke my wrist a couple of years ago, and it was really hard to hold a book and to keep it open and flat without the pages turning when you only had one hand available to you, and that is a book weight. So this is just a leather weight that you can put into an open book to hold the pages open so that you don't have to hold them yourself. I find this is really great when I want to sit and read while I'm eating. Then I don't have to try to hold the page and hold a fork or my sandwich or whatever it might be that I'm trying to eat. So this is a great way to keep your book open and not have the pages just flipping over and the book shutting on you. So a book weight is a fantastic gift for a book lover who likes to read while multitasking. Or it's just great if it's hard for you to hold a book open or the book is particularly heavy. I find that's a great way to keep the pages open, so you don't have to hold the book physically. You could lay it in your lap, on a table, on a tray, whatever works best for you. And then my next bookish gift item is for those of you who need a little extra help with light while you're reading, and that is to get a neck light. I'm going to try to turn this on without blinding everybody. So yes, so you turn it on. Mine has 3 different settings of brightness. I actually purchased this because I wanted to use it for cross stitching or doing any kind of craft work that's up close, and my 51-year-old eyes just need a little bit of extra help. But this is also great for reading. It's great if you want to read in bed and not disturb the person next to you, or you just need a little extra light. I sometimes find that bedroom lamps don't give off enough light, and so sometimes it is handy to have something like this. So this would be an excellent gift for somebody who just needs a little extra help with some illumination of their books. My next bookish gift, I do want to mention that I did receive this item for free in return for my review of it, but I do want to say that I was so pleasantly surprised when I received this in the mail, and I'm just going to show it to you, and then I'm going to talk about what I love about it. And that is a reading journal. And normally what I have always done since I started keeping track of my reading was to just buy a notebook and, you know, use it however I wished. For a long time, all I did was notate the date I finished a book, the title, and the author, and that was it. And then maybe if I really loved it, I would put a star or a heart next to it. Or if I didn't finish it, I'd write DNF next to it. As time went on, I got a little bit more elaborate in my reading journaling, and I keep track of different reading challenges I'm taking part of, or book series I'm trying to complete, or just all kinds of different things. But I have never really been drawn to a pre-printed reading journal. However, this one that I received, this is from Kunitsa Company, and I actually really like this. The one thing that always bothers me about reading journals is there's not enough space in there to accommodate the amount of reading that I do. It always feels like reading journals are for people who only read, you know, maybe what most people read, which is maybe 20, 30, 40 books a year at the most. Not somebody who reads over 100 books in a year. But this reading journal actually has quite a lot of pages. And I'm going to actually go in depth into this next week when I share my 2025 reading goals. And I'm going to show you all in here how I'm planning to use this reading journal to keep track of my reading goals. But I just really liked, there are quite a few review pages where you can write detailed reviews of specific books. It also just has places where you can list favorite books, all the books you finished, and a star rating next to them. It also has the sections for books you've borrowed, books you did not finish. I really like that. And then at the back, there is actually a few blank pages, and I do have some plans for what I want to use those for. They're just dot grid. And it actually does give you some ideas for all the different layouts as to how to use them. And I found that really helpful as well. So yes, this was such a pleasant surprise. So I am going to be utilizing this in 2025, and we will see how it goes. The jury is still out on whether or not I'm going to like using a pre-printed journal, but if you enjoy a pre-printed reading journal, I think this is a fantastic option because I think it gives you lots of space to make of this what you will. So that is another option. And certainly there are tons and tons of reading journals out there, but I really, really like this one so far from what I have perused of it, and I'm looking forward to giving it a go in 2025. And then my final gift idea for the book lover in your life had to be a book. And I picked this book up during my birthday month, and I am so excited to get going with this in the new year, and that is the Bedside Companion for Book Lovers. This is an anthology of literary delights for every night of the year, edited by Jane McMorland Hunter. And this just has for every single day of the year, it has a just small passage from different books by different authors. Sometimes there's poetry. It's all very, very short. Definitely something you could read while you sit for 5 minutes with a cup of tea, or you can do what I'm planning to do, which is to keep this by my bedside and just to read a passage every night before I go to sleep. I think it will just be a lovely way to close out every day of the year next year. And I really like how each month of the year has a theme to it. So for January, we have an illimitable choice. February is frivolous and idle books. March is a stroke of the pen, and so on. And I am so excited. This is such a beautiful book. I'm so excited to have this as part of my personal library, and I'm really looking forward to picking it up and having a little bookish moment every night of the year in 2025. And that is it for my holiday book shopping and holiday gift ideas. I'd love to hear from you. What are some of the bookish gifts that you're planning to get for the book lovers in your life this holiday season? Or perhaps get yourself a little something maybe? I don't know. I mean, I could go on and on with different gift ideas, but these few just really stuck out to me as things that I think are both practical and would make wonderful gifts this holiday season. As always, thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please hit that like button. And if you aren't already subscribed, I would love you to hit that subscribe button and have you join my bookish community here. And as always, I'll be back with another Vlogmas video very soon. Bye.